Guys, one of the largest Bitcoin whales just announced that he is going to buy $750 million worth of Bitcoin. This is the reason why we went up here recently. Today I'm going to talk about that. I'm going to give you the state of the massive whale I was talking about in yesterday's video, because he actually got bailed out. So the massive whale in danger of liquidating the entire DeFi space is actually starting to not look as bad. So I will give you an update on that. I will give you an update on all of my trades going on right now as much as possible. Of course, make sure to stick around from the beginning until the end. Welcome back, everybody. My name is Chris, bringing you cryptocurrency videos every day, teaching you how to make money in this market. If you are new to the channel, then make sure to subscribe and activate the bell right now. So let's jump into the 4-hourly time frame, and you can see that from the edge of my orange box down here at $28,500, this supported the Bitcoin price on the way down, and from this point we have now had a massive pump up to my next level of massive resistance, the red line here right on the dollar. We actually had this, and from this point we're starting to go down right here. So Bitcoin is still respecting my levels here, so that is a good thing to see. But before we talk about the reason why we did see this pump yesterday, because we did actually have a catalyst for this, I just want to point out that the traditional markets, the S&P 500, is right now resting on massive support. So it did go down significantly yesterday and today, and right now we're sitting right on support. Now the RSI is actually pretty oversold here. So hopefully this can hold right here for a little while, and some of that money and some of that liquidity can flow into Bitcoin, and hopefully we can make a try again here towards $30,000. Let's see if we can break $30,000 moving forward. On this longer term chart on the weekly time frame, you can see that the parabolic kind of trend line we've been having here is still intact, although we are very close to it right now. You can see here, and yeah, this is looking like if we continue to chug along here, we could reach like $35,000, $43,000 eventually. So let's see if this trend line is actually able to hold up the Bitcoin price right here, and I will keep you updated as usual. But Bitcoin is now less volatile than the Nasdaq, the S&P 500 and gold. However, some analysts are predicting that an eruption is close, and the reason for this is whenever Bitcoin is going sideways more or less, which we've been doing here for actually a few months, it feels like, when Bitcoin goes sideways for a prolonged period of time, it's usually only a matter of time until you see a massive move in either direction. Now, where is that going to go? Well, I am betting on it going up. I do think it's going to go up, and that is not considering any news-related flash crashes. But in general, I do think the direction for Bitcoin is going to be up. So we will see if that is going to be correct or not. But also, if you look at the correlations here, you can see that Bitcoin has actually not had that big of a correlation with something like Coinbase, with S&P 500, gold, and so on, which have all been going up. So yeah, I do think it's only a matter of time until Bitcoin starts to catch up and you see more correlation there, and Bitcoin go into higher prices. But the reason why we saw this big pump here is because Michael Saylor not only bought more Bitcoin yesterday, he also, or in July, but it was announced yesterday that he had bought in July, he also revealed something massive. $750 million worth of stock is something he is going to sell. So he plans to sell $750 million worth of his stock. And of course, he plans to acquire Bitcoin with this, because he is like a Bitcoin fanatic, which is absolutely fantastic to see, to be honest. But he's a Bitcoin fanatic. So he's going to sell these, and he is going to put that into Bitcoin. He wants to be in with a lot of money, even though he has a lot of money already in Bitcoin. He wants even more in anticipation of the Bitcoin ETF, because he knows how much of an effect that is going to have on the Bitcoin price. What we're seeing right now, swings to the up and to the downside. Sure, it's fine, and we can make money on that. But over the long term, the big gains are going to be to just hold Bitcoin and wait for that ETF mechanic to play out. Because we are going to see billions, if not trillions, being added into Bitcoin. So that will be absolutely fantastic. Now let's talk about my trades. Let's begin here on Bybit actually. And my trade is right now up. The short-term trade is up $1,700. I did add a take profit here at 29,977, which I should have had already, but for some reason I didn't add it. and that would have triggered the take profit right here at right below my red line. So unfortunately, I didn't do that. So that would have been like $4,500 in profit. So now I've added it. So if we do see another pump here to the next level of resistance, that short-term trade is going to be triggered, and I will be making about $4,500. Now this trade, of course, I was talking about it at length when I got into it. So I know a lot of you guys also went into this trade. So if you are in this trade right now, you could consider just taking that $1,700 in the profit right now, or you could wait for another pump if you do believe that that is going to happen. For my trading strategies, of course, we have minimized the floating P&L a little bit. So we actually came very, very close to also triggering some of these take profits. So if you look at the take profits for the Bitcoin cycle bot, it's at 30,072, and then you have 30,100 on the fast bot here. And how close did we get to it? You can see right here, we came about $50 from it. We went up to 30,049. So we just went about $50 from, well, just like $30 from this one, the cycle bot, and like $50 from the fast bot. So probably some of you guys, your bots were also triggering those take profits already if you lower the take profit price, like I have done right here. But we came very close. Let's see if we can have another pump and clear out those orders. Ethereum has been struggling a little bit more, so Ethereum is not as close to reaching those take profit targets. However, I do think it's only a matter of time until Ethereum starts to catch up as well here. And of course, if you want to use these trading strategies, make sure to go to the description of this video. You can claim up to $60,000 in deposit bonuses right here. Use this link right now. Click join now to be eligible for the bonuses. And then with one click, you can set up each and every one of these bots here. Guys, that is what I got for you. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one.